My comments today are about an African-American inventor whose work improved electrical resistors, made possible the steady workings of a variety of non-ubiquitous electronic devices. Variations of this resistor models are used around the world today in televisions, computers, and radios. Most notably, however, his work enabled control functions for the first successful implantable pacemaker. Otis Boykin was born on August 29, 1920 in Dallas, Texas. His father, Walter B. Boykin, was a carpenter, and he later became a preacher. His mother, Sarah, was a maid, but she died from being whipped too hard when Otis was only 1 year old. After graduating as valedictorian from Booker T. Washington High School, he attended Fisk College in Nashville, Tennessee, graduating in 1941. That same year, he took a job as a lab assistant with the Majestic Radio and TV Corporation in Chicago, Illinois. He rose in the ranks, ultimately serving as a supervisor. He eventually took a position with the P.J. Nielsen Research Laboratories in 1944 while he was trying to start his own business. At the same time, he decided to continue his education, pursuing graduate studies at the Illinois Institute of Technology in Chicago. He was forced to drop out in 1947 after only 2 years of education because he was unable to afford the tuition. Despite his dropping out, he was able to collaborate with a former mentor at the institution, Dr. Hal F. Fruth. The two men went into business together in the late 1940s, opening up an electronics research lab called Boykin Fruth Incorporated. Boykin took a special interest in working with resistors, began researching and inventing on his own. He sought and received the patent for wire precision resistor on June 16, 1959. This device allowed specific amounts of electrical currents to flow for a specific purpose. This resistor would later be used in radios and televisions. 2 years later, he created a breakthrough device that could withstand extreme changes in temperature and pressure. It was incredibly impactful because it allowed many electronic devices to be made more cheaply and more reliably than ever before. The device was quickly in great demand by the United States military for guided missiles and for IBM computers. In 1964, Boykin moved to Paris, creating electronic innovations for a new market of customers. This is where he created his most famous invention, a control unit for the pacemaker. Boykin's control unit allowed the pacemaker to be more precisely regulated, and consequently it saved many lives. While he was in Paris, he also developed other important products such as the chemical air filter and burglar-proof cash register. Sadly, Boykin died in Chicago in 1982 as a result of heart failure. Upon his death, he had 26 patents to his name. From being able to access electronic devices at affordable prices, to helping protect our country through military developments, to saving lives of those who struggle with heart issues, Otis Boykin's contributions to our society cannot be understated, and I am so thankful for his innovation, which improved the world as we know it.